Be good. Be good, children. Don't do as I do. Do as I say.
Well, I can't believe this. My MacBook Pro just went from, which will take away my daily record. There's a copyright stuff. I don't know. Okay, I am making a test video to see if I can do this with a microphone. This is the microphone I'm using. This is the microphone I'm using. Does it work? Does it not?
Trooper reporting for duty.
Trooper ain't gonna like the exit. Now I'm just doing this for gratuitous whacking. Gratuitous whacking. Hello. Welcome. How's it? Yeah, Trooper. You still work. Anyways, as you can see. Whoa. I thought you said drop your weapons. Things at the end. Smoke on the water. The fire. Speaking of fire, smoke. Oh, this is probably. Sometimes you make a good batch. Sometimes it's just. Yeah, well, I'm sure it does its duty, but not the tastiest batch. I didn't let it completely. I got it halfway. Impatience. So, yeah. Yeah, this is welcome to my channel. August Max Y here. The channel. It's not a channel. It's just falling apart. So if we learn from our mistakes, or if we learn from the mistakes of others, you guys were probably really smart right now because there's been so much going wrong. I swear to God, I think there's an attachment, the demonic X attachment thing. Call me crazy. Just don't. But, so I've been looking into that. There's other cases, that's other weird stuff, but I don't know. And if you look, stuff's everywhere. I mean, I would think that I'd look around and say, yeah, sure, you believe in that stuff. Can't see it. Like every freaking major religion. And then if you discount major religions, then you're just like walking in a world of total atheism. Because none of it works, because it's all, fairy tale. So, anyways, voila. So, here's the scoop. Dinosaur number 1, I can't get fixed because I'd have to find a wizard. And he's not going to be wonderful. He's going to be expensive. And the other dinosaur, I'm waiting for like a $12 part, and then I'm going to fix it myself, which is like me sewing your parachute and going, don't worry about it. Jump. So we got the whole world in our hand. Look at my, come join the rocket ship, the rocket ship. Zzz, 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 zzz. Off to Mars. This is like supposed to be. This doesn't have its little battery. It's supposed to have a battery. It did have a battery. It's not charged right now. Also relaxing with the shot. It's like a mini teaser with a battery. It's Friday. I've been testing everything under the sun. I couldn't get a real editing program, so it's all this. Probably won't be no music. But then again, it's newspaper, so maybe there's music. There's not going to be no inserts, so. Hey, look! What a crazy looking! Don't fiddle with my mustache. Actually, this is the weirdest portrait. I swear to God. And anyways, I'm not going to do Shakespeare special, right? So no editing, and all that chips, and social. That's cool. Well, I do have some newspaper, and I've already, I don't know, this doesn't show me the time. I have different versions of everything, so I don't know what. I do have the Yeti going with its pop screen, but that's about the only thing that's like, hey. And this Zoomy Woomy works. I mean, as far as recording things. So basically, here's the scoop as far as the news. Basically, I'm going to use this one, I think, since it's right here. I was looking for stuff. Yeah, it has a rheostat. And we found the blob underneath the rock in the backyard. It glows and pulsates for some reason. It has nothing to do with the meteorite I saw last night. The COVID infections are surging. This is like day 7 or 8 or whatever it is. It's like over a week of triple digits in Hawaii. And it's everywhere else too, but it's here now. Go to the mainland, 4th of July, it's all over with. Everyone got the feel that it's over with. And the main thing it's not over with is unvaccinated people. Hands down, that's it. And if you're not vaccinated because of political reasons, I gotta stop my tongue right now. Arg. You're gonna be in there with never again will I allow people like that to be in control of my life. These controllers. So anyways, I mean, today, which is yesterday's count, 243. What the virus? Look, I'm gonna be like, for like dumb, stupid reasons, and I like zero tolerance for that. This is not someone's I can't even understand the psyche behind it, except no one's gonna tell me what to do like a little kid. The doubting of science and that the politicization, so the misinformation is so thick that you can't get to real information seriously, or you can't get to actual information. Everyone's trying to tell you that's the garbage. This is the real information. And then the 30% QGOPers, that's fake news. They're still doing that. I don't know. But they still do stuff. They're so spin doctory on a grand P.T. Barnum level. It's like having National Enquirer. It's an all right rag. You can buy it and buy National Enquirer, the monkey with 3 heads. You're like, yeah, okay, it's just 50 cents. You're a monkey with 3 heads. Ooh, came out of a spaceship that landed in somebody's backyard. Ooh, aliens are real. Ooh. Hey, entertainment. right? But truth and fiction, can I tell the difference? There's a problem. Truth and fiction don't want to tell the difference because of a bad motivation. Got another problem. But somehow, somewhere, they got to people, and they still got to them. And it's like the damage done. You got to come back to reality. There's the real actual facts and real actual reality. That's what must be. The rest is. Imagine the National Enquirer type of fodder for yellow sensationalism just out of the freaking P.T. Barnum 3-ring circus. And that is your basis for reality for these people. How can we, you and I, help these people? And some of them are just like, I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it because they're back into the political. Their side's going to be trying to win. Whatever they say, I deny. Oh, thank God. Anyways, fun. And back in the day, 1981, here's this lady with a doggy with a hat on. I'm not going to be too. See, she's a doggy with a hat on. I'm not even going to read it because I can't even post stuff. It's like I can't do the editing. So I can't do the thing. This is pretty good though. I'll try to show you this. It's the opening ceremonies. It's actually kind of funny. He's lighting the Olympic torch and the other guy's like getting the stick up the nose. Hey, test your nose, eh? I don't know. Shall we read one of these thingies? The housing code bill housing code bill, whatever that is. Setting the scene, housing code bill. What the heck? Is there something in here? There's something in somewhere. One of these things. I saw it. And it goes like that. Every time you find something obscure, it's like, oh, okay, now we're not going to make it like that. You have to find it now. Where is it now? Anyways, it was something about trees or something. Anyways, I got this cheapy little editing program, and it was so Mickey Mouse that it would edit like 2 minutes. That's it. And this other one that was like, was a trial. I think it might be a trial one. And it will, I don't know, the capabilities might not do it. It might not do it. One was a trial error. One was a trial version, right? Of like, oh, this one's kind of decent. The other one was so Mickey Mouse, it was hard to use. It was so simple. It was like, I can't even use this. I mean, it was difficult. I couldn't figure it out. It was so like made simple that it was useless. And so there's this other one that I'm like sitting there. Oh, I can't find it. And this other one that I was like using as a trial. Like this one's pretty decent. I mean, it's not very good, but it's good enough kind of thing. And then, so I did a test one, and I go to save it, and it says, we'll only save half of the recording and like a minute and a half of the. I'm like, what? So when it goes to save, and it has a watermark, and it has a watermark in the middle of your picture, and it'll save like a minute and a half and 50% of the audio. Like, what? It's like, wow, you're really sticking it to the thing. Oh, I cannot find. It was good though. It was a good article. It was something interesting. What happened to it? Where did it go? Stark warning. It was like mild condition. No one. Well, I think I know what it was. It was the. Now I'm remembering. I don't know. It's just more cool story than the letters to the editor. Birds, and I think they found this in Australia. They got animals of the yin yang, so they're always like, ain't she a beauty? Because if you're like, yeah, screw the animals, you're constantly around the animals and you're always going to be angry and miserable. But if you're like, what a beautiful tarantula, hey, look at this emerald blue python, Hey, look at this one. It's a really dangerous snake, but ain't she a beaut? If you're more like that attitude, like, crikey, then, you're a little bit happier because you're always going to see people surrounded by these animals coming out of the freaking everywhere. The birds. The birds found out how to open the trash cans. Now, you have trash cans, and depending on where you live, I've seen this happen, and raccoons. They're nasty. And they come around once in a while. They're in Texas, too. And Marguerite, oh, I love you, Marguerite, wherever you are. Marguerite. Been missing Marguerite. But, they came around her place, too. Raccoons, right? So the raccoons will open up the trash can, bang stuff around, make a lot of noise. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And you go out, it's a total mess. Freaking raccoons. Well, birds now. Now the birds figured out a way to open the trash lid. Now, how does a bird open the trash lid? So you might have like the trash can like this, right? The bird comes back, fly away with the lid? But this is a nice little prop. And this is what happens. This is how the bird does it. They come over to one side. They figured this out too. A bird, or they together. The birds is like they're figuring stuff out. They go to one side and they peck open the corner, right? So they peck it open like that. So it's like crack in the corner, cracked open lid. You get that side, and then they do enough of it where it's like a little bit shifted, slid down on one side. And then they go and they walk on the other side until the other side, boop, their weight on the other side, pop. Well, not like that, but it falls over. Hey, we're all thinking we're going to be worried about artificial intelligence. Are you kidding? The animals are going to be involved in going, we better get some smarts. The humans are really effing up the place. Survivor. So anyways, okay, that's long enough. Well, I hope you liked it. It's, what do you call it? Errand day, so, but you have a wonderful day. Hey, aloha, aloha, aloha. What can go wrong? Everything. Beware the hexes. Protect yourselves spiritually with the white light. Like the old man wizard. And don't forget the crystals. I sent you. Anyways, aloha. Frank Zappa says aloha. Aloha. Aloha.